Who was it who was doing your thingy then, your recording?
And again.
So he did your tape then?
Yeah, man.
Or was that a footy one? Because he did...
No, it was definitely
Footy didn't last for FIC. Footy didn't do any FIC.
Did you not?
It was Ant most of the time for FIC.
Well, yeah, you did the one, didn't you?
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, he did one. And then after it, no one wanted Ant to do the next one. And I was the only one, I had to tell him.
Why?
I don't know why.
No one else recorded this. It's only footy now, wasn't it?
Yeah. Was it? Yeah, but we did. Oh, I can't remember.
Pre-gig.
To you.
How's it feeling?
Down to, you play drums?
Nervous?
Yeah.
Really?
Not a long time.
I ain't done it for a long time. Worried about how many people are
Floors on.
just want everybody to have a laugh.
Jay,
What?
You can bang that tenor in the dedicated then?
Yeah.
You bang the tenor in the dedicated? Right.
in fact, tenor goes in.
From what I heard last night, I could just picture people throwing themselves all over the place.
No, what do you do?
I'd like to think so, but I know we need the people. But yeah, but from past experience, people don't know how to handle it. You know, because it's short. There's a groove there.
Yeah, but it could burst because it's short.
Yeah, but there's a groove there, and it's almost like, yeah, you're getting to the groove, and then it'll be finished. And that's,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I suppose also you don't know how nasty it is.
Nasty as in what?
Jay's got, we put the tenor, we've got a tenor back.
Oh yeah, I'm up for this one, but you're never quite sure how bad it's going to get when you get out.
Yeah. See how take it as it comes.
Sound check alright?
But then like they were all talking about like being a bit trebly and God knows what else. Let them get on with it.
The voice?
Yeah, honey and lemon all afternoon. Uncle Woody there.
Spunken?
Woody went to Tesco's. Honey, lemon, feeding me and Si. He was feeding us.
Good.
And then we watched the rugby.
Squaddy,
Sir,
FOC are back.
yes, I know. I'm deeply disturbed. I'm impressed going into service as Woody's bass butler. He touches me inappropriately all the time. I don't like it. I keep telling him to stop. He won't fucking have it. I think my human rights are being violated. And frankly, I think I should write to my MP and get something done about it. But Rob Halford's a cunt and I'm not trying to do anything.
Cunt on crutches.
Yeah, so fuck it. I'm screwed.
So favourite memories of the band?
Favourite memories of the band? Pretty much any of the old days. The double bills I used to do in Blunt, that was always entertaining. Youths getting too close to the front of the stage, you didn't know what they were getting into, and then getting covered in beer or phlegm or basically singled out and abused by Woody. That was always entertaining. Golden rule is stay well back. You learn that really quickly, it's like survival of the fittest.
From memory, favourite songs?
Oh Christ, I couldn't even tell you song titles. It was just kind of like...
The whole thing's a barrage, isn't it? It is hard to single them out.
I can't pick any one song out, but it was always about the live experience. It wasn't about taking the tapes home and listening to it, 'cause it was never the same anyway. So.
I don't think the demo lives up to anything they ever did live at all.
No, it was always a live experience.
Yeah.
You couldn't. So yeah.
So thoughts on tonight? Prediction?
I'm really looking forward to it. I think there's some youths who are coming in who don't know what they're going to get into. I've sort of been putting the word out amongst some of the new generation.
Right.
They seem to be quite keen. Obviously, Mainline's a big pull as well tonight, so there's a lot of people coming out for that. But yeah, I think it's going to be a fun night. I think it could either go one or two ways. I'm sure either way
I think it'll go. Have you seen any of it? Have you seen any rehearsals?
No, I was up here for the sound checking and stuff, so it still sounds good.
It's a machine.
Yeah.
So, final question: where are you going to be standing?
Well back. At the bar. Maybe close enough to help me out if the bass goes wrong, but if it goes wrong, he'll only blame me and shout at me and touch me inappropriately again, so.
Gotcha. Alright, enjoy the show, man.
I will do, sir.
Alright.
Take it easy.
Just going mad at them, it was just bags of flour because they used to cover each other. Just so they looked all dusty.
Wes,
Yes.
here we are, 13 or 14 years later. Excited?
Yeah, completely. I've been like promoting it between everyone, like through Facebook and all that sort of thing, just making sure that
as many people come down as possible, and
Right.
you know, hoping that, you know, it's going to be and it should be a bloody blinding gig, definitely.
I hope they get the masses they deserve.
Yeah, yeah.
And we expect some carnage down the front.
I hope so. I'm a bit too old to be in the carnage myself now. But yeah.
I think a lot of the kids that come up here and jump about are going to be in for a bit of a shock tonight. If
Yeah.
start mixing it.
Old men playing music that rattles your teeth.
Turns your stomach over.
Yeah.
So, like I say, 13, 14 years. What's the memories of the band?
Right, they were actually the second band I ever see headlining down here. It was a Monday night metal night, and they were still playing under Snowblind.
Right.
And I was 16, I think, and I got in here and I had a little bit too much Newcastle Brown.
Nothing's changed there.
Nothing's changed, and I was sitting up the back near the decks, and I was so drunk I was vomiting over the thingy. So Woody came along and sort of helped me out, and I kind of threw up on Woody. and then they would like help me, and I had chunks of vomit in my hair. It was not very pleasant, but you know, I think that would be the first time I ever met Woody as well.
Oh right.
So, which is really, really
Took you
bloody
under
sweet
his
for him
wing.
to do. Yeah,
Big and scary, but a real teddy bear at heart. Yeah.
Yeah, and for a 16-year-old that had been drinking way too much, then it was appreciated.
So, the band, with a combined age of something like 375, I believe they're playing for an hour tonight, and most of the songs span about 2 to 3 minutes at the most.
Yeah.
So they're playing quite a lot of songs tonight, and obviously there's the banter in between. Odds on bet, do you think they'll last the hour? We have got some defibrillators here.
Yeah.
There's some caffeine shots for Woody, but
when I interviewed them at the rehearsal on Thursday for the Square Book, and they lasted through it then. And they sounded bloody blinded.
They sound like a machine.
Really good. Like I said, it made my teeth rattle.
Yeah.
It was that good. I don't know if it was just because it was in a small room.
I think it's that room as well. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they sounded so good. So I think they'll get through. And Woody said earlier that he's kind of like not drinking as hard anymore. So you know, I think they'll be all right.
Okay. And you expecting a good turnout? Lots of old faces.
If everyone who said they'd come up here tonight comes up here tonight, then they.
I think it's starting to look that way. But there's people here that I haven't seen since the days of FOC.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Andy Window for one.
Andy, and I mean, obviously Sav's up here as well.
Yeah.
And I think like Steve Pede and all that lot, so they come up here. So it should be a really good old school square crowd. Unfortunately, was it Chaz couldn't make it?
Right.
He was going to ride down.
Graham as well.
Yeah, Graham couldn't make it, which is, I mean, that's a shame, but you know, obviously people living a long way away, it's a bit of an effort for them. Although the Dark Entity drummer did fly in from Holland, so they've got no excuse.
Yeah, no excuse. But they'll be here for like the 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
So, all in all, we're looking forward to it. You're DJing tonight as well, so you got some good tunes for us?
Yeah, I've got a kind of a pop punk hardcore set lined up afterwards. I'm going to be DJing in between Mainline and FOC, and possibly between Dark Entity and Mainline. I'm not sure on that yet, depending on how many people are up here and how many people I'm running around going woo at.
Okay.
Which is
well, thanks for your time, and let's have a good show.
Yes, thank you.
Cheers, man. Man sitting outside the gig with a beer in his hand. Who are you?
I'm Martin, Ruffy, as they all know me.
FOC in one word.
Woody. In one word. Manic.
So you want a Woody t-shirt?
Woody t-shirt, be good.
And yourself?
Yeah, well, I remember about 15 years ago, last see him, just loud. Watching him jump around, it's great fun.
I think you're going to be pleased tonight then.
Oh, that's all right.
On that side of things, nothing's changed.
That's good.
So, it's been 12, 13 years apparently.
Yeah, if not more. Yeah.
They got a combined age of 475. They got a combined waistline of 575.
Slimmed down a bit then.
Yeah, I started to slim down, mate.
One has. And one's got hairier.
Woody could have got no area.
Is there going to be carnage?
Yes. Yeah. Lots of, hopefully.
And if there's not?
I'll be disappointed.
Beautiful.
Very disappointed. I want lager throwing, microphones throwing.
Phlegm frying.
Yeah, definitely.
And no swearing.
No, you've got to keep it.
Yeah, clean. I've got want my kids to watch it. I didn't have them back then, but yeah, right.
Beautiful. Right, enjoy the show, lads.
Cheers, bruv.
Cheers.
Very lovely.
Oh, hang on. Lesbian kissing. Dinger.
Bazza.
Allegedly the most beautiful man in the world according to Woody.
Not no more.
Here we are, 12, 13, 14 waistlines later.
I'm not fucking. I was just saying to Mark, I've never seen his band before. I think I've been here when they played, and I was always, I don't know, whether I was down in the bar and fucking too drunk, but I've never seen them. Obviously I've seen them all play in different bands, but not
So
as
you've not
as-
witnessed FOC? So you are an FOC virgin?
I am a virgin.
Now when that comes out, if I can show this to Woody before he goes on stage, there's a very good chance you're going to get splayed.
Get what?
So, splayed.
What's splayed?
Splayed. Your buttocks torn apart by a huge bear of a man.
Well, you know, if it's going to be anybody, it's going to be pretty old Woody, because he's still as pretty as he used to be. When I first met Woody, I mean, fucking, he never used to have any eyebrows, and he took me like, you know, you fucking see Woody, look at him, and you think, something's not right about that fucking bloke. He said, yeah, it took me a little while, yeah.
First time I met him, and I was still at school, he had a skinhead, but he painted it all in little different coloured squares with food colouring. It's just fucking obscene. I now think maybe it was like a Killing Joke jestery kind of thing, but little squares, all different colours, absolutely obscene.
That was back in the day when Woody was skinny.
So if
do you remember him being...
I've got a drawing actually that I've done. I did of him back when he was in Testament, and he's. I mean, well, you look at the old FOC photos, and you think he was a big lad then.
Yeah, I remember not seeing him for years. Well, probably about 2 or 3 years, and then him coming in the George in Epping and fucking taking his top off and plonking his belly on the back of his chair.
What?
His belly.
Belly,
not his bell end. His belly. I was just like, what the fuck? So he was obviously very happy and content at that time.
Okay,
and he's obviously more happy and content.
So if you've not seen them before, what are you expecting?
A noise. I know Woody's a good bass player, he's a good musician, he was a good drummer. I'm not about sure about Jay, because Jay was a drummer when I saw him in the Atoms, which were a rockabilly band back in Psychobilly. Mark I've played with in bands. Steve I've played with in bands for a little while. I was with Marlon and fucking people like that. Nick
Create and
no, it wasn't. We had a spell of like we just used to rehearse up here. We never actually got going, you know. But Steve was jamming with us, and Nick Foot was playing bass, and we never played.
I think you're right by saying you're expecting.
And Cy Trundle was also in a surfing band when I saw him about 30
Is this
years
before
ago.
he was selling tractors?
Selling tractors? Is he selling tractors?
Have you seen him?
I've seen him, yeah. It's fucking... It's like cat weasel.
I think noise is the right word, but I think you're going to be blown away by the sheer
velocity,
groove of the noise.
Right, should we leave it there?
Yeah. Is that can we just get a close up on that lovely face?
That double chin.
That's one for Woody. That's the money shot. You just spill a bit of Guinness down your chin. Beautiful. Thanks, Ding. Enjoy the show.
Yeah, no, it's going good.
Proper.
It's going good.
You interviewing people on the way in?
Oh, I'm doing like loads.
You've turned into a golden load, mate.
It's full of fucking ladies.
That's full of happiness.
It is full of happiness.
That is fucking happiness.
And cancer, obviously. Quite virulent.
Just for the record, most beautiful man in the world, David Sylvian or Dinger?
Dinger.
Thank you.
Sylvian's a beautiful man, but he's a country mile away from the governor.
That was many moons ago.
You're looking fucking beautiful. I'm going to stand next to him anymore because he's making me happy.
Paul.
Yes, Bads.
Your capacity at the square?
My capacity is head dormant.
Head dormant?
Head dormant, yeah.
What, head on the side?
Head on the side, yeah, whatever head. Whatever.
Sorry your name's not on the list, but I'll give you a blowjob.
That's the one, yeah, Bads, you know.
So, what are you expecting tonight?
I'm expecting a fucking lot of noise and a good show.
A lot of people?
Hopefully, yeah.
Turnout so far? What time are we at? We're at 8:30, so the doors have been open half an hour.
60 people.
60 people in half an hour.
Including the bands.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So
61, sir.
61.
Yes, so it's a bit early yet, so by the time FOC get on, I should imagine we'll be over the 100 easy.
Lovely. Over the 200 would be nice.
That would be nice, Ben.
I think there's a lot of youngsters who come up here and jump about who might be fucking surprised at what they're going to jump about to tonight.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of old boys on the stage that are going to show them how it's done.
I've never heard of them before, but since I've been working here, I've been pleasantly surprised with some of the bands, especially the older ones. You know, as you well know.
And have you got any backup tonight?
We got Estelle, who's a fully fledged lesbian, and we got Nathan, who's a new boy.
Is he a lesbian?
He's not a lesbian. No.
Is he a trainee lesbian?
He could be a trainee homosexual.
Lovely.
Because if he doesn't shape up, he's going to get butt fucked.
Well, have a good night. Hopefully it's
Andrew
peaceful,
Bass,
man.
Yep, I'll see you shortly.
Cheers.
Have a good night, mate. Thanks for that.
Wood.
You got me in there?
That's your best side. Wood.
Yes, sir.
Do you fancy a bum?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Alright, man.
How you feeling?
Alright.
So,
Bit tired, bit old.
rehearsals,
Yeah.
I've got to say, even from the very first rehearsal, which I was up there and it's on film, it was there.
It was odd, wasn't it?
It was there.
It was odd. There's a lot of fucking. Yeah, it was a lot of fucking muscle memory.
Yeah.
Luckily.
There's a lot of half songs and it's like,
Yeah.
where the fuck we go?
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
You know.
But oddly, now it's like. Now it's all back in place. I'm still having trouble with the bits I had trouble with 13 years ago.
Really?
So, yeah, it's the same fucking places.
They must be wrong. They must be wrong then.
Yeah, I'm doing the right thing.
No.
They clearly aren't. I
Yeah,
mean, you know,
yeah.
bless them. I'd like to tell them, but there's no easy way.
It's a bit like this, when the film comes out, they'll probably know then.
Yeah, I'll go see Woody's doing the right thing. You know.
Don't forget to go up high on that bit.
Yeah, exactly. But they don't follow me. You know, they're not natural musicians like me.
So, and you just had a birthday.
Yeah,
From what I understand is this all came about because of your birthday.
We were talking about it early last year. No, not early last year, late last year, about November. And I said to Joe, yeah, I'm up for it, see if the other geezers are up for it. And then they said, right, we got to think of a date. And I said, well, try and get it near my birthday. Do you know what I mean? And then my fucking dad died. Like, what was it? 2nd of fucking March. Do you know what I mean? So it's been like, my dad died 2nd of March. We're doing this gig.
What date was your birthday?
11th. So my dad died. Then it was my birthday. Now it's this gig, and it's the funeral on fucking Wednesday. So.
And then next Thursday it's back to
next
total normality. And
next Thursday it's back.
Everything is
slippers,
done.
pipe, crack, and
From experience though, with 12, 14, however many years ago, there is that one bonus of tonight in the fact that you are allowed to swear because your dad will not be here to tell you.
Oh, fuck, don't say that, man. That's maybe a bit sad. I remember that gig we did.
That was so funny. Don't swear.
Don't swear.
Dad's here.
Dad's here. You can't. Oh, bless. Yeah, fucking, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird because we had I'm not going to fucking go into a thing about my old man, do you know what I mean? But it is kind of, the whole thing's been really visceral because of that. You know, I was rehearsing here when he fucking collapsed at home, and I didn't get the messages till I got back to fucking back home, and then I got back to and then I had to come back that night. Do you know what I mean? And it was just, the whole thing was weird because it's here and the hospital's just there, and it's all the whole thing's quite a visceral experience. Yeah. You know what I mean?
To be honest, it's probably going to be one of them things you're going to think back the rest of your life, you know, when you turn the big one.
Yeah.
And what happened around that week.
God, fucking hell, totally, man. Yeah, it's been a weird it's been a weird few.
It's the thing we have to go through. Life is not, it's not life, it's a long series of lessons. And when you get to the end and you take your final breath, and the fucking white light comes, you go, oh, I get it now.
Yeah, just before the door.
Sav's got a great theory on life, actually. I really like his theory. It's that we're all allergic to oxygen, but it takes 80 years to kill us.
That'll do, mate.
I like that.
That'll do, mate.
I like that.
That's a good one.
So
I saw Sav. He's the man.
yeah, I said to him come up here, but he didn't.
He didn't.
FOC now.
Yeah.
FOC 2012
Yeah.
versus FOC 1997.
It's weird. We'd much less because we're older and just less bothered about it. Do you know what I mean? It's no big deal. It's just for one night, and we've been we're really tired, and we've just caned the rehearsals and everything, and it's just been, it's difficult. We're all older and get tired, and we're all drinking water, and it's really loose and funky. It's great. It's really great. I'm having a top time. Do you know what I mean?
think from what I heard last night, I think the monster that it was back in the day when I was, might have had the chance to support you, but I was pissed and I was there and fucking screaming and laughing, and I think it's actually so much more of a monster with age.
It is, because we never had any agenda.
You're not young and excited. It's like you're old and experienced.
Now it's
and
just like
it's even better.
Yeah, and we just haven't changed anything, and we're still playing it for the same reasons, just to make every discordant, unpleasant music, and you can fuck off if you don't like it. And it was like that.
It's a fantastic groove, though. But that
was always.
That's what I was saying to people. It's not noisy. There's such a
everyone always said that. He said, "Fucking, that's weird. You kind of swing your pants." Do you know what I mean? And it has got. Do you know what I mean? I'll come off stage and I'll go and sit in the car and listen to Duke Ellington. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't listen to this kind of music.
I
play it because it's a very cathartic thing to play. And from that point of view, it's amazing. But we have always called it jazz thrash. We always called it jazz thrash. Do you know what I mean? It just swings. We've always had a groove. Do you know what I mean? It's always been massively important. But it's just got that.
Definitely a groove.
Do you know what
I think it'd be interesting if you recorded and you gave it to, say, not a dance producer, but someone like a groove producer, and give it to them, and they might electronic it a bit, but it'd be really interesting what they did with it.
That's fair enough.
Because the groove is there.
Yeah.
It's not like the other sort of metally, freshy.
No. It's not machine-like at all.
No, it is a machine.
I
think it is a real noise machine. But the groove is like part of that machine.
But the groove,
it's a total fucking onslaught.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult because some of them are just really just noise, complicated noise, strangeness. But there are ones all the way through it that punctuate the set that are just funk. Just funk to me. Do you know what I mean? And that's just it's just the way it's always been. Do you know what I mean? It's something we all said. It's like none of us agree on much. Do you know what I mean? But that one thing we always agreed on, that we all love that groove. And sometimes you just turn around and Mark is swinging his pants and Jay's just swinging and the governor's swinging, and it's just like, this is.
So is that groove from you and Mark?
No, I don't think
it's not the drum bass.
I don't think it's. Mark has the funk. Mark has the funk.
See, I think there's a chug that none of you are playing, but just happens.
Oh yeah.
The combination of it, there's a chug.
Yeah, there's something that happens, especially when we're in small little rehearsal rooms like this. There's definitely a subsonic thing that starts going.
It's like someone else is in the room playing as well.
Exactly. There's always that. I've always aimed for that thing, that it all just sounds like one big metronomic instrument. And that's the time where you're like, oh man, this is it, I'm away on the groove.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's my... People say to me, oh, you're so heavy. I love them bits where you're really, really heavy. But the place where I lose myself and go into that, the place where I merge with the absolute is the groove. Do you know what I mean? When that fucking thing's happening.
But you can see that because that's when you start swinging.
Yeah. You can't help it.
And you stop thinking, you just kind of just swinging in.
You know it. I mean, you play. There are times where
you... But we don't really swing.
But you lose yourself in the music, and that's the thing. And where I lose myself, where I'm gone, and I think this is priceless to do this. This is.
That's the money shot.
It's a godlike thing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. This is above everything. It's not to do with money. It's not to do with anything. It's just to do with losing yourself in sound, and that is the place. It's the groove. It's not the loudness or the heaviness or the this or that. It's that fucking. Oh right.
So final word.
Yeah.
The set tonight's about an hour. Songs are 2 to 3 minutes. You're doing quite a lot of songs.
Yeah.
Favourite song that you've been rehearsing this week?
Favourite song has always been Weird.
Yeah.
Jazz, Relentless, can't remember what it's called. Second one from the end.
Right, okay.
It's jazz. I've got to go and pay for Kerry.
Lovely.
Thanks,
Cheers, Wood.
mate.
Thank you. Good night.
So here we are, night of the show. Dark end of the year on. People are turning up. And I'm standing there having a piss. What's going to happen tonight? It's going to go off. Is it meant to be that colour? Actually hurts a little bit, What the fuck is that? I think it's sweet corn.
Those are all the answers.
Mark,
Yes.
back
What?
here
Back here.
for noise.
Yeah.
After how many years?
13 years, 15 years, 14 years, 13 years.
Blisters.
Rock and roll blisters.
Fucking hell.
That one didn't burst, so we're alright.
Mate.
That
So-
might burst tonight.
So all in all, because I haven't asked any of the others this, on a personal level,
Yeah.
being back with the blokes,
Yeah.
how's it been?
It's been mental. It's been.
Obviously, Si's only turned up this week.
Yeah, I mean, we thought, it was hard because there's only 4 of us first 5 weeks, and we did the best we could, and then we wait for the governor to come up, and then we've raised the bar.
Oh, yeah.
You definitely have.
Yeah.
Definitely have.
And you came the other night.
Last
you saw
night.
it. Yeah. It's
I think
just.
it's better than ever.
Yeah. No, I think it's going to be alright.
I was saying to Wood earlier that the fucking groove element,
Yeah.
it's so there.
Yeah.
It's so there.
I think it's not as tight as we maybe were, but I mean.
No, I don't know. I think it's cut
I think
off.
it's just
I think
things like
it's
old
got-
age
it's
and things like foot not working, and you're not being able to do what you used to be able to do, and it's frustrating, isn't it? That's the only thing about it.
Yeah, I mean that looseness we've got. There is a
With the
looseness
groove,
in it.
it's great because
With
it's
a
that
grip,
whole
yeah.
jazz, it's that whole
Exactly,
jazz feel.
exactly.
It's just that when you want the tight stuff there and you think, oh, my foot ain't going to work. Ooh.
Exactly. I've got to go because I'm going to fart. And I ain't going to do it anymore.
You're a gem. Because it is rain.
So of the set tonight,
Yeah.
I would add to the fucking guess that you and Woody have probably got the hardest jobs out of the band in keeping it up, keeping it going.
You saw like last night, the last rehearsal
I mean,
we did.
between Woody's fingers and your palms, you've got the hardest
last
job.
rehearsal we did last night, and when we did the whole lot all the way through the set list, an hour, and it was like a fucking proper workout. It was,
Oh yeah.
It was hard.
Yeah.
It was hard.
So off the set tonight, favourite tunes?
Weird for me. I love Weird.
You're the second person to say that.
We stopped playing it because it's in E, and the last incarnation of the band only played in drop D. So songs that were in E went out the window, and it is a fucking monster.
Beautiful.
I love
And it's
it.
something like second to last tune in the
it's
set.
nice. Yeah.
Okay. So you're looking forward to it?
Yeah. It's fucking amazing.
Any nerves?
Yeah,
or
I'm a bit nervous, but
normal gig nerves.
yeah. Yeah.
So we're going to have it.
Big time.
Lovely. All right, I'll talk to you afterwards.
All right, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers.